It is a week-long event aimed to shine a light on gender-based violence and to lend a voice to those who feel they don't have one. Amplifying Voices is underway, but it's not too late to sign up. Organizer Navi Bliss joins us this morning with more on the event. Good morning, Navi. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Tell me about this event that's underway.
So Amplifying Voices is an event. It's raising money for Dr. Roz's Healing Place, which is a center that supports abused women and children. And the purpose of this event is to raise money for this amazing charity, but to also amplify the voices of those who have encountered gender-based violence. So we have a week-long event. It includes workshops by a variety of teachers, mentors, and it is taking place all week long. And our finale night includes a night of 10 inspirational speakers that have overcome, that are sharing their stories.
Now, this may, for some people, think, okay, this is physical abuse. Not necessarily the case, right? We're talking about emotional abuse, psychological abuse. This covers it all?
Absolutely. And it includes children, too.
Which sadly can often, be a big part of this as well. You have your own experiences, your own struggles. Can you share with us some of that?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in a home that was abusive. I had a mother that was physically and emotionally abusive to me, which led me to have really low self-esteem and led me on a path where I chose relationships that were also abusive because that felt safe and normal to me. And unfortunately, that is the story of a lot of other people as well.
You've flipped that script a little bit now in your whole life, and now you're helping others in your career.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that work.
So I'm a love and relationship coach, and once I realized, because I was in, there was one relationship that was especially abusive, and it was emotionally abusive, and I kind of wrote that off because I grew up in a home that also had physical abuse. So I wrote off the emotional abuse, thinking it's not that bad because it doesn't include physical violence as well. But that will absolutely tear you down as a human being and break your spirit. And there was a little voice inside of my head that kept saying, first it was a whisper, this isn't okay. It's not okay to be treated like this. You deserve to be treated with respect. And as that voice grew, I was finally able to step away from that relationship and really go on a healing journey myself and work on my self-esteem. And once I did that, I realized this was my purpose in life. This is why I'm here. I'm here to help other people to reclaim their worth so that they can be empowered and choose healthy relationships for themselves.
Is it too late for people to join the workshop to learn more?
No, it isn't. It is not. So it's a week-long event, and the donations start for as little as $1. But if you make a $99 donation, you get 1 year access to the replays of all of the workshops, as well as we have whole courses that are generously donated by our contributors.
And for people watching who may have just heard what you said about your own experience, and perhaps are at home nodding their head in agreement, saying, "Yeah, I can relate to that." What do you want to say to them?
I want to say that there is a lot of shame associated when you're being abused, because the person who is abusing you is going to break you down and you're going to take it in, and there's shame associated with it because you start to believe that it's your fault, that you did something wrong somehow. And it isn't your fault, and you haven't done anything wrong, and you're not alone. And everybody deserves to be treated with respect. So if you feel like you might be in a situation and you're not sure if it's abuse, I still encourage you to reach out to a helpline. There is a distress center in Ottawa that you can reach out to. And I do encourage people to reach out to a helpline. Just ask questions. You don't have to make any decisions. If you feel like you're not ready to leave your relationship, you don't have to be ready. Just start to reach out, explore the resources that are available to you.
And there certainly are them out there, and that's all what you're doing in this event, is making sure that funds are raised and awareness is raised to help to keep those centers going. Navi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Navi Bliss is the organizer of the event and certified love and relationship coach. Appreciate your time, and thank you for sharing your own experiences.
Thank you for having me.
And if you need someone to talk to, as you heard Navi say there, the Distress Centre of Ottawa and region is available. It's one in our community that you can call 24/7. You can call them at the number on your screen, 613-238-1111, or they are also available for text or chat.